Hey guys, Amy over here, and today I'm doing something new on the channel, and I'm doing a first impressions of an anime called Yuri on Ice. So let's get started on the video. So getting started on the video, what Yuri on Ice is, it's a figure skating anime. When I first heard of Yuri on Ice and they were saying, talking about fall premiering animes and everything, this was on the least things I didn't like. It was something I did not want to watch. I don't have an actual reason why I didn't like it when I first saw it. It was kind of just judging a book on its cover. I decided it was a weird thing, like figure skating in the anime, but just look how many weird things they've made in anime. But honestly, after watching this, I saw YouTubers talking about it, I saw people online talking about it, saying how good it was. So I checked it out when there was only one episode out, and I fell in love. I've watched all the episodes that they released, and I've even watched the dub that just came out yesterday, which will be different depending on when I post this video. But honestly, it is such a good anime, and I recommend you guys go check it out. Within the first episode of the anime, we're introduced to a character named Yuri, as Yuri on Ice. And this character, he is a figure skater, and he's good, and he wants to make it up to the ranks, but he's not as popular as these other guys. He idolizes these people who are above him, but he was never able to pass these people who he's idolized, which caused him to binge eat and gain weight, as his father says within the first episode. Ever since he was a child, he always gained weight very easily, and just looking at his parents, they are kind of chubbier. But after one of Yuri's close friends from his childhood's kids end up recording him figure skating to one of his, he did a reenactment of his favorite figure skaters' pieces, like one of his pieces who just kind of skated the exact same thing, and his friend's daughters videotaped it, and it went viral online. And that's when this person that he idolized, the person who is on the top ranks of figure skating, this guy named Victor, ends up coming to his home and is like, I'm going to train you and you are going to win the championships, you're going to be the best. And after all this happening, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? Because there's so many other people who idolize this guy named Victor, and for this guy, Victor, the top guy, to pick one of the lower people, the lower ranks, is crazy. So obviously it's going to cause some type of effect, and that's what ended up happening within the other episodes. I don't want to say too much just in case if you haven't watched the series, but I definitely recommend you go check it out. Also, one thing about this anime that is so fantastic is the opening. I'll play it at the end of the video or something. I'll have a link down below. We'll see what happens. But honestly, it is so good. It's in English, which is very weird for animes. But seeing that most of the characters within this anime are Russian and they are English speaking, then I kind of understand it. But the opening is so good. It's kind of like classical music, something that a figure skater would be skating to, and just the art. It's like watercolor of the characters skating, and it's just so good. I love it so much. After watching the 3 episodes that have been released, and tomorrow the 4th episode will be released, I'm pretty sure, I have to check my list. Yes, the 4th episode will be released tomorrow. Where I think this is going, or how I think this is going to turn out, is, so far, Victor is Yuri's figure skating coach, and I see it as any other anime. There is going to be challenges, but no matter what, he's going to win, that type of thing. But I'm actually happy for that, because how Yuri has worked so hard to be where he is, that he deserves to not lose. So, that's just how I feel, but, I think it's gonna be a good anime. It's gonna turn out well. I'm not sure how many episodes are being released. From what I think it's gonna be, it's either gonna be between 12 and 24 episodes. That's just a guess, seeing how fast things are progressing now. It could even be something like Haikyuu, which Haikyuu's on their 3rd season now. So far, my favorite character within all the characters of the series, it has to be Yuri, because his character, as soon as you watch the series, he's such a playful, nice character. He's super shy. He's just, I don't know, it's really good character. My least favorite character would have to be the other Yuri, which is his Russian competitor with the exact same name. I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm not even gonna try. But this other Yuri is just such an ass. Like, he's so mean to this, like, the main Yuri. Like, it's just... but I feel like things are gonna get better between these two Yuris. They're gonna become friends. So, let's see what happens. Now my thoughts on the dub. So I just watched the dub probably about 20 minutes ago. And it was... I don't know how to explain it. With the sub, Yuri has more of a shy voice. He's more soft. He is 20, like in his 20s, but just his character, it seems like his voice would have to be like softer, more calm. But with the dub, I find his voice is a bit too deep, but it still works. But it's a bit too deep for how his character acts and everything. And then I find with the sub, they don't put Russian accents really on the Russian characters, and so when I watched the series and the one Yuri comes up to the main Yuri and he starts talking, I was like, whoa, and I forgot, I'm like, oh yeah, he's Russian. So as soon as the first Russian character begins to talk, then you're like, whoa, but then after that it's completely fine. It's just, if you watch the sub and then the dub, it will kind of confuse you a bit. But other than that, I find it's pretty good. Like, the voices work with all the characters, so, and watching the sub and watching the dub, I don't see no major flaws between translations or conversations. There's no flaws between those, so I think that is very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video and kind of review of the beginning of the series. I hope to be doing more of these because I'm watching more of the newer released animes. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any reviews for other new animes that I might not be watching and you want me to watch. Alright, don't forget to click the subscribe button for more. Alright, bye guys!